It's July 2018, Friday. We are bringing you
FitBiz
FitBiz Friday. And today we'll be talking about some e-commerce ideas for 2018.
Yes.
Stay tuned. Welcome to Crowdspeak. This is Dax.
This is AJ.
And we are bringing you
FitBiz
FitBiz Friday. And again, we'll be talking about some ideas for e-commerce in 2018. So before we do that, let's just go to the greetings. I would just like to greet everybody a happy Payday Friday.
Payday Friday.
It's Payday Friday. Don't spend your money all in one place, guys.
Yeah.
After this, it's gonna be a bit long for the next payday. So shout out to everybody.
Yep. So I would like to greet my friend Jay. Shout out to Jay.
Hey, what's up, Jay?
Hello, Jay.
Yep. And so let's get straight to the topic.
Oh, I forgot to greet Dan, our friend.
Yeah, by the way, our friend
He
who
just
recently
discovered
that this is a podcast.
Yeah, he thought it was a blog.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, yeah, we need to change that.
But actually,
So-
I'm quite
Appalled.
jubilant. I'm happy that he discovered
Yep.
that. Okay.
Yep. Hopefully, you're gonna be
He's a
getting
very-
some great inputs from that
Alright.
guy as well. Yep.
So let's just jump straight to the
topic. So again, we'll be talking about some ideas
for e-commerce. So as you know, guys, e-commerce is now a thing.
yeah, it's a booming business.
Online marketing, and it's a business of making a website, putting products in there,
Yeah.
and shipping those products into the homes of
to your customers.
Customers, yes.
Yep. So of course we have quite a few ideas, and these ideas are actually something that's pretty timely or pretty relevant, because again, some people are well, to be able to elaborate more on that, we'll just go straight to the ideas. Okay, so number one is
Pets.
for pets. So basically it covers
pet lovers.
for pet lovers, because again, it's gonna cover accessories for your cats
Or food,
dogs,
vitamins, that
yep,
counts.
vitamins, supplements for your pets,
Or
and
the,
of course
the
the animal itself.
the animal
'Cause
itself.
Who does not love pets? I'm sure you had a pet before.
yes, I do. I have dogs even today. Yeah, I have.
I had a dog before, and I used to have.
Do you love
turtle.
pets? Actually,
dog
that's
person.
I'm wondering about that. Yeah.
I'm a dog person. I hate cats. Unfortunately.
I am neutral about
Yeah.
them. I find cats adorable and dogs adorable as well.
Yeah, but no, cats tend to be.
They're introverts.
Yeah,
I like them.
they're like, don't touch me. No.
Don't touch me unless I tell you.
Yeah. They're the boss.
Yeah.
All right. So basically, this covers again accessories, food, and the animals itself. You can actually see a lot of online pet stores nowadays, especially on social media.
Yep. The kennel pages in
Kennel
Facebook.
pages. You'd be able to see, them selling different breeds for cats, dogs. They also offer like stud
Services,
stag,
yes.
stag services,
Stud services.
stud,
Yes, stud.
yep, stud
STD.
services. Yep.
So-
So if you're looking to breed your pets, you'd be able to find them. Especially on Facebook, there are a lot of pages where they offer.
But in terms of population control, we recommend that you adopt.
Research. Yeah, adopt. Yeah.
Research and adopt, yes.
Yeah.
Instead of breeding the dog. I know there no disrespect.
Yeah.
I mean
Well,
no offense
some
to the
people,
businesses.
Some people, they prefer having like the purebred pets.
Yeah, yeah.
Of course, that's also for their selling purposes as well.
But what we're trying to avoid here is the
Overpopulation
negligence.
and the negligence, which I believe you're gonna have a drive, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
We are in the company that I'm. It's not a company. It's
It's
the
your
business
baby.
that I'm running. Yes, we're gonna have. It's called Project Bantay. So we're gonna be donating dog or animal food, animal accessories, and like shampoos and
shelters.
soaps to shelters. Yes.
Yep. And are you also gonna be running them for adoption? Or
we're gonna take a look at that.
yeah.
Because right now we only have like 3 participants for the project.
Okay.
But as time goes by, maybe our next project will have more participants.
Yeah,
Yes.
more participants. Yeah. So, yeah, but again, everybody has. I'm sure everybody or most people love animals.
I agree.
So, at least you'd find at least I think it's 2 out of 3 people have like a pet at home. So of course, selling pet accessories for like your cats, especially if you have those cute little dogs. Shih
So
Tzus.
if you're thinking of a more profitable
Yeah.
business, yes, maybe this could be your niche.
Because again, there are some people who they like put clothes on their pets, like the shoes, the dresses. So this falls under the accessories, of course, food and well the organic types, the organic kinds
Yeah.
of food, not just the typical dog food brands that you see on the market.
Yeah, there are many dog food. What would I call
Yeah.
this?
Alternatives.
Alternatives. Yes, there are raw meats.
Yeah,
Compared to the
They-
processed
they
apple
call,
and
yeah,
pedigree.
They call it sawdust.
Sawdust.
Yeah, it's like you go to a meat shop,
Mhm.
then sawdust is pretty much the small pieces that are shredded. So you can actually buy them.
For a cheap
They
price.
collect it and they
So
weigh
it's
it.
like the leftover.
Leftover meat. Yeah,
Yeah.
leftover meat. Basically the shredded leftover meat that we can't sell anymore. And then what meat shops do is they collect it, they weigh it, and then they sell it. It's pretty cheap, so it's actually a lot better than feeding your pets the processed food.
That's actually a
'Cause
nice
it's-
business.
yeah.
Because instead of throwing it away. you can
Instead of
sell it.
throwing it away, you're actually it's pretty economical. So
Zero waste.
yeah,
program.
zero waste. Because especially if you have like the shredders and meat shops.
Meat grinders.
Yeah, the meat grinders, because some meat tend to stick to the blades. So you clean when they clean them out, they collect everything.
And sell them to
Yeah, there are actually a lot of meat shreds left. So yeah, that's
for pets.
that's for pets. That's a lot better because again, you can actually buy them pretty cheap. So some people, what they do is they have their own, or they go to specific meat shops and they make an agreement with the owner so that if there are sawdust, that's what they pretty much call it. If there's sawdust, they collect it and then they buy it and then they resell it online.
So that reminds me of an idea that I will be discussing later in food and beverage.
Yep. And the next one is for food and beverages. So this covers a lot of things. Coffee, which my friend here has his own business.
Yeah, that's the business I'm running.
Yeah,
for,
Sober.
We're selling coffee beans.
Excuse me.
Yeah. It's not a shameless plug because it's related to the
Yeah,
topic.
but it's still a shame. Yeah, Sober
okay.
Coffee. You can find them on
SoverityCoffee.com.
SoverityCoffee.com. And do you also have a Facebook page for this?
Yeah, it's Soverity Coffee.
Soverity Coffee and Instagram. Yeah.
Okay.
And coffee. This is actually good, especially for people who prefer organic coffee, because some coffee it's already processed.
Yeah, so what I'm
It's
fighting for here is the 3-in-1 versus the organic.
Yeah.
The benefits of 3-in-1
Yeah.
versus the organic.
the processed.
Because many people consider sugar as their enemy.
Yeah.
It's the cause of many diseases. And,
Diabetes.
So if you focus more on the organic compared to instead of the 3-in-1,
Yeah. Yep. And
more health benefits.
yeah. Aside from that, some people also sell alcoholic beverages. You were saying something earlier.
Yeah. I've seen a store in Facebook, and I don't want to drop names because we're not being paid for promotions. So they
Maybe in the future.
they have this idea of shipping this alcohol. They're buying it for a wholesale price, and then they're selling it
on
online
retail price,
for retail. Yeah. It's a great idea. It's a brilliant idea.
And they ship it to the doorstep.
I can't believe I haven't thought about that.
Too bad. Alright, and aside from that, ready to eat food, especially for people who are pretty health conscious.
The gym goers.
Yeah, the gym goers or the people who are trying to eat healthy.
Mm-hmm.
So this is also a good idea, especially if you have like you're ready to eat food and then you have the calculated calories and
Yeah, it's perfect for people who are on the go.
values. Yeah.
If you don't have the time to prepare your own food,
Yep.
you can just order them, and then they will ship it to your home.
But of course, what you need to consider is the shelf life.
And the prices.
Prices, yeah.
They're pretty expensive.
Because if you're gonna be, if you're gonna ship it, or if you're gonna order it, or if they're gonna order it, and then they're gonna keep it or
Fresh.
keep stocks for it, because again, you won't be able to eat it all in one go.
I know two companies who do this. One, they sell like preserved foods, and then food,
just keep-
not foods. Okay.
Just cook it.
And then the other one, they do same day delivery. So
Yeah.
if you ordered it after 30 minutes or an hour,
Okay.
they will deliver it to your home. So.
Pretty much like fast food,
Yeah.
but it's healthier.
Mhm.
And grocery, it's actually discovered it. There's this one specific app. I was actually surprised that they do this because my wife and I were ordering food online.
You
or-
tried it
No,
already?
no. We were ordering food online. I was actually downloading this app,
Mm.
but while I was searching for that app, I came across this other app that my wife actually pointed it out. She told me that you can actually buy groceries online. So we were pretty amazed.
I want to try that because
Yeah.
it's a great business. But I'm just wondering how they do it, the structure of their business. Who does the shopping?
Probably them, because or probably they have your own supplies
Or
stocks.
inventory.
Yeah, inventory. And then what you do is you just order it on the app, and then they
Okay.
actually do cash on delivery.
I'm thinking
So
they
have
are
that. Deliver it.
already a grocery store. They own a
Yeah, Probably.
brick and mortar grocery store, and then
Yeah.
they just getting the stocks from there.
yeah, probably. Or just like
Brilliant idea.
just like a service.
Mm.
It's you just order it, and then they send someone to the grocery to buy
Mm.
it, and then they just deliver it, and then you just pay it once you receive it. Probably.
Maybe we can do it. A business partnership. I
Maybe.
smell a business
I
partner.
I smell
Okay.
a partnership brewing.
Yeah. All right.
Yep. Brewing coffee.
Mm-hmm. I
Funny.
see the fun in there.
Yep. And another one is for electronics. So this
Mm-hmm.
applies to gadgets, appliances,
Accessories,
and accessories to your gadgets, like your phones,
smartwatches.
smartwatches, and you can actually see a lot of pages where they sell brand new and pre-loved gadgets, especially
Mm-hmm.
phones. You can actually see them, and of course, but the thing I hate about this, excuse my anger for this.
Is it the running issue about
Yeah.
gadget delivery?
No, it's not about the gadget delivery. It's about some people post the gadget, they post the features, the accessories included, but they don't include the price
Mm.
on the post.
So it's the PM
Yeah,
cent.
yeah, PM cent.
HM PM cent.
Yeah. This actually makes me cringe quite a lot, because of course, if you're gonna sell something, include the price.
Mm.
Even if you say that it's gonna be negotiable at some point, you can only set like the lowest.
Actually, I talk to people who does this. Their excuse or their defense were they don't put the price because people may copy it.
Yeah, or yeah, basically it's a marketing strategy, probably. But again, it's sort of a waste of time, especially if you're
Actually.
not always online. And then the people would need to ask and then wait for your reply for them to know how much it is,
Yeah.
instead of them just seeing a post or an item that has everything included plus the price. So of course they would be able to decide a lot quicker.
Yes.
So if you're not gonna include the price, then they're gonna wait for you or send you a PM for the price, and then they're gonna have to wait for you to reply before they are gonna be
Yes,
able
sir.
to decide. Yeah.
My father despises that method, the HM PM cent.
PM cent, yeah.
So he's an admin in a group in our agriculture business, in e-commerce business, and he never allows people who doesn't post the price.
Yeah,
of
the
their
price.
products.
Yeah, that's good.
He rejects those members. Yeah, so
Because
that's
again, if you're
good.
gonna sell something, include the price. It doesn't. Even if you say that it's a marketing strategy, if you guys are selling the same thing, well, your upper hand is if
How
your
you
product
deliver.
is better, how you deliver. or what you can, or if your product is better. And yeah, aside from that, appliances like from coffee makers, which you can also buy from Soviet
yeah. Or the grocery if you're the Robinson's appliances.
I'm not sure if they do delivery, so.
Yeah, sure.
Or if you're gonna buy it from them, and they're gonna deliver it, but you need to go to their store first. To their physical.
I thought they do deliver.
Yeah, and another one is for fitness. So this covers supplements.
Supplements and like whey protein. And
yep, equipment.
Fish oils.
Fish oils.
Yeah, I don't know fish oil. It's a capsule.
Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah,
it's like a gel capsule that tastes like crap. But it's
pretty healthy.
It's good for your body.
Yeah.
It contains omega-3, which you can find
omega-3, which is good for your heart, which you can also find in tuna.
I kind of like this business in 2018
because people are pretty health conscious.
Yes, and I don't see a lot of businesses that do this.
You don't have a lot of competition with this. And aside from the supplements, of course, protein shakes and all that, the equipment as well, you can actually see people or see pages where they sell weights or like the resistance
online. Do they ship it?
Yeah,
I think that's the shipping fee will be like death.
Yeah,
because if you order 10 kilogram weight and then they have to ship it to your home, how's the shipping fee for that?
Yeah.
Unless they have it.
Probably not weights, but the other kinds of exercise equipment.
The vibrating belt.
Yeah, the vibrating belt.
I find it ridiculous.
The resistance bands, which is pretty helpful.
The resistance band is good, but the vibrating belt
it doesn't do anything. It just teaches you to be lazy, and you're not really going to be getting any results. We're not.
There's no such thing as getting abs while lying on the couch.
You have to, if you want abs, you have to work for it.
Yep, you have to earn it.
Yeah, you earn it. Yep, and another one is cosmetics. So
this is the fifth one.
Yeah,
right.
Fifth one.
Cosmetics.
And that's the fifth one. Yep, cosmetics. Well, this pretty much covers lipsticks, makeup, and other things you put on your face and skin, like lotion. Whitening stuff, face mask for removing
detoxifying.
Detox. And this is also pretty good in 2018 because again, people are becoming really
vain,
obsessed with how they look.
Okay.
Yeah, aside from of course being fit, health conscious, people are also trying to.
Okay, let's phrase it in a better way. They like to take care of their skin.
Yeah, people love to take care of their skin. They're pretty obsessed with that.
Okay.
Yep. And of course, with women, they love makeup. A lot of women love makeup.
I'm actually quite surprised about the how profitable this business is. Because I have a friend who runs a cosmetic business.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't want to mention how he does it, but it earns him like my monthly salary when I was working in the company.
Ooh.
In 1 week.
Ooh.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes, it's badass.
Yeah.
That I don't understand how or why a lot of women buys this in a daily basis.
Well, yeah, on a daily basis, I'm not sure because I'm not sure it lasts more than that. Not unless you put lipstick on everything.
Do they hoard like makeup?
Probably. I think they like to have their own choices for like colors.
Maybe we should have a female host just to in times like this.
Yeah, probably.
We should have invited somebody or guest.
Yeah. Alright. Someone who likes putting on makeup or does cosmetics.
Yep.
Probably sometime in the future.
We're gonna work on that. Yeah.
Gonna have some guests who would also be able to shed more light on specific topics.
Yeah, maybe we're gonna implement a phone call system where we can call the friend.
Probably. Yeah.
Phone a friend.
Yeah, phone a friend. Yep. And again, people are they tend to people love taking care of themselves nowadays because again, if they put a lot of things on their skin, like moisturizers, whitening stuff like soap and lotions and all that.
Actually saw a meme or a post in Facebook where this guy, American guy, was talking crap about how Korean people are gay. I don't know if it-
because
they have smooth skin,
Yeah.
white,
Well, you can't really blame them because they live in a cold country.
and
Plus, they like spicy.
there
food.
was this one girl who defended. So she sided with the Korean people.
Yes.
She told the guy that at least they were taking better
care of
care of
themselves.
themselves. Yeah, unlike you who wear
Yeah.
shorts and bearded and rugged and
What? There's nothing wrong with that.
there's nothing wrong with that, but
Everybody
that
has
guy,
their own. Everybody has their own preferences. Let's just put it that way.
yeah, but that guy threw a rock on the
Yeah.
people who does not give a crap about.
Yeah.
Or-
And yeah, moving on.
Yeah,
The
okay.
next one is fashion. First, covers clothing, accessories, watches, bracelets, hats, shoes. You can actually see a lot of online stores. Unfortunately, somebody's online store closed down.
You don't have to mention it. I closed it down on purpose.
Yeah, for a good reason. To take care of his other babies. Okay.
My other baby.
Yeah. But yeah, this is also a good business because some people tend to get tired of the normal branded stuff. Like, of course, the well-known brands. I'm not gonna name those, but well, they probably get tired of the branded stuff because it's too expensive, right? Because they tend to be very expensive, especially since you're paying for the name. Not
Well,
really just-
practical people will think
practical
that
people.
it doesn't matter how expensive what you're wearing as long as it looks good on you.
Yeah,
Right.
I would actually prefer something that doesn't hurt your finances,
Actually,
but looks good.
you have to make practical decisions if you're on a tight budget.
So, if you're gonna be going into fashion for e-commerce, you can actually offer it at a much lower price than what the normal brands are offering right now. Plus, it's still, of course, make sure that your stuff looks good. So,
And for accessories, actually, there was a study that people only buy accessories once and then they don't buy the same thing again.
yeah, accessories are actually pretty in
So
right now.
if you're gonna build a fashion niche business,
Yep.
you can focus more on clothing or watches, and then
Hats,
make the accessories.
yeah,
Yeah.
not the main thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, yep. And the last one that we have is services. So this covers graphic design, photography, virtual assistants, which is actually pretty popular right
Mhm.
now. You can actually find a lot of home-based jobs, especially if you're just answering emails. But this requires a good computer or laptop, and then of course a consistent internet connection.
That's right.
A
That's
stable
a problem in
internet
our
connection.
country.
Yeah.
Mm.
But of course, with the we have new players in the internet business here, so probably.
So how do you make this an e-commerce business? You can advertise your services in many platforms like Facebook or Google Ads.
Yeah, especially if you're good in graphic design or if you're good with editing videos, or you also, when I was gone, we actually discussed this photography.
Yes.
You can earn online by
yes.
taking good photos.
As long as they're good.
Yeah, as long as they're good, yeah. So you can actually sell your photos online as well. Some people buy them.
The only downside here is if you advertise it on Facebook or Google Ads, you have to make sure that you can handle the workload.
Yeah.
Because if you throw it
gonna
out
flood
there,
in.
yes, it's gonna come flooding in.
Yeah.
And maybe if you can handle the workload, you only have 1 or 2 or 3 staff members, then maybe you're gonna pass on a lot of opportunities.
Well, probably that if once you're established already with your services, you can probably expand or get more staff members so that you'd be able to divide the work.
It's kind of complicated because you have to consider the salary of those people. So maybe you can think about how you can make this work.
Yep.
Right.
And so those are just some of the ideas or niches that you can do in 2018 for online businesses. Again, that's pets, food and beverages, electronics,
Fitness,
cosmetics,
and fashion services.
and of course your services. And of course, there are some things you would need to consider first before you start your online business. One of these things would be your target market. Who would you be selling your stuff to?
Yeah. So one great way of doing business in e-commerce is utilizing the Facebook ads platform.
Yep.
So one requirement for this ad is you should know who you should serve the ads to.
Yeah.
So you won't
Serve to everybody.
You won't serve dog ads to
Cat
people who love
lovers.
coffee.
Yeah.
It's a shot in the dark, total shot in the dark.
Yep.
You won't know that there are dog lovers in coffee lover pages or groups.
Yeah.
Right? So you should make sure that you're targeting the right market.
Yeah. Yep. Target the right people.
Mhm.
And another one is for the accessibility. This would pretty much cover how you can deliver, probably,
Mhm.
the scope in which you can deliver your services to.
Yeah, for example, my business, I only cater to NCR, within NCR. So I haven't really expanded outside NCR yet.
Yep.
Because I have to consider logistics and the shipping fee for regional services.
Yeah. Yep. And another one is your capital. Of course, if you're gonna start the business, you should have your own capital because you won't be able to start anything.
Right.
You won't be able to get on your feet if you don't have the right amount of cash to start everything. Because again, you would need to, of course, make the page, or if you're gonna make a website, it costs money, right?
You have to canvas for
You canvas.
products.
Yeah, canvas your
Inventory.
products. Which brings you to the other thing you need to consider as well, your supplier.
Yes.
You need to make up a deal with how your supplier is gonna how you're gonna pay your supplier as well.
And how often you're gonna get your
Yeah.
inventory.
Because there are some cases where suppliers would give their supplies on consignment.
Mhm.
So they're just gonna give you like 1 or 2 months, and then you're gonna have to pay them back. Or sometimes some people, what they do is they buy the supplies outright, they pay for it outright, and then they just sell it.
So it depends upon your budget, of
Yeah.
course. So how would you like to get your inventories? So the first week or the first month of your business is the toughest because you still haven't got the feel of
Yeah.
how the business will run, how much inventory you will need in 1 week.
Yep.
So it will take time until you get used to
Yeah.
the input and the output of
Yeah.
the products.
Yep. And then another one you need to consider is how you're gonna deliver it, the courier. So,
Yes.
but if you have like a car, and if you're only operating in a small area, like
Mhm.
let's say if it's within Metro Manila, so if you have a car, you would be able to deliver it on your own, or you would need to hire like a courier stuff. So yeah, again, you would need to consider how you're gonna deliver your stuff to your customers, especially if you're gonna be delivering like the ready-to-eat food. You're supposed to have it delivered within the same day, because if not, it's gonna spoil, and then you're gonna lose your customer, or you're gonna be losing profit.
In my experience, same day delivery couriers are very rare.
Yeah.
So if you want to like deliver ready to eat food, or
You're supposed to deliver it yourself, or
yes,
have someone
you
deliver
should
it.
have your own courier for
Mhm.
that.
Yep. And lastly, or another thing that you also need to consider would be the payment method. There are a lot of available payment methods out there. Of course, you have
Bank deposits,
bank deposits, or
online card payments.
online card payments, or of course, which the most famous, most popular one is cash on delivery,
Yes,
which
that's right.
is a lot easier. And some people actually trust cash on delivery a lot more, because if you don't get the service or the product, you don't have to pay for it.
Especially if the store name is not that familiar
Yeah.
yet. So people tend to have trust issues, especially here in the Philippines, where there are
A lot
cases
of scams. Yeah.
with you ordered like a gadget in
Yeah,
a certain
I actually
platform.
saw this video. He ordered a phone on this specific platform, and then they took a video while he was opening the item.
Is that the sugar video?
No, what he
Okay.
got was amoxicillin.
Yeah, I know that also.
Yeah, so I'm not sure why some people do this, because if you're gonna establish a business online, an online business, and then you're gonna be sending out something that isn't even close to what your customer ordered,
You're gonna hurt your reputation.
you're only hurting your own reputation. People won't trust that platform anymore, or won't trust your brand anymore.
That's right.
So I'm not really sure why they do this, which is why people prefer cash on delivery, because if they're gonna be paying for the product or the service upfront or before they get the service, it's gonna be a waste of time trying to get your money back.
That's right.
Because I actually had this one office mate before he ordered a phone on that same platform. He got the phone,
But
but the phone had some issues with the sound if you record a video, so it doesn't have any sound. And he sent the phone back. He was able to send the phone back, but it took that platform, I think, 1 or 2 weeks
to give
before
a replacement.
before they returned his money.
Oh.
And there were some cases he was actually really pissed off because he was trying to get in contact with them, with the supplier, and they sent follow-up emails, but the email contained a different name. So it was like just a template.
Sketchy.
Yeah,
It's very
it was
sketchy.
like just a template that they didn't even bother editing the name. So he was pretty pissed off, and it came to a point that he got so mad that he called their main office, and then he actually threatened them to report them to DTI if they didn't return his money. And then I think that 5 minutes later, he was transferred to a supervisor or manager. Then within like a couple of days, 1 or 2 days, they organized the return for his cash. So I'm not sure why they do this. It's gonna hurt their reputation.
There are a lot of factors at play here. So we have the supplier, and then the platform. That's just the middleman. So I don't understand why people are always blaming the middleman. Well, there are at point in a very slight. Because they didn't even bother to
checking if it's the right item that they're delivering. But again, probably because this specific platform that we're talking about actually just gets their products
from different
suppliers as well. So they don't really have their own inventory. So they just once an order comes in, they just order the item and then they just ship it.
So people have to understand that it's really difficult to check on the quality of the products if you have a lot of suppliers that are.
And of course, you won't be able to verify if the supplier is legit.
That's right.
So of course, with this specific platform, they have for like the specific product, they put if it's from an official store or just like from a reseller, so you would be able to
check the legitimacy.
Check the legitimacy as well. So, but again, the payment method, people prefer COD.
That's right.
Among other things, because again, it's a lot safer, especially if you're not sure about where the product is coming from.
All right. So let's go straight to the key takeaways. What business would you like to try out this year? For you?
I smelled the grocery brewing stuff.
Yeah, me too.
It's pretty good. Especially there's only one. I think there's 1 or 2 apps doing this, so there's not much competition.
What is the other one? I only know the H.
The yellow.
Yeah.
Aside from that, I also saw. I think it's Grab. They
do food
they
services.
do delivery as well.
Groceries.
Not specifically groceries, but they also do some sort of deliveries where you can actually buy them, ask them to buy the stuff.
I'm not sure about that. Ask them to buy about things, but they provide courier services.
Yes, they provide courier services. And aside from the groceries, probably food and beverages, because it's everybody eats.
Yeah, your wife loves to cook.
Yeah, right? My wife loves to cook. So hopefully we would be able to start on her as well, on her blog as well, because she's a pretty badass cook.
Nice.
Yeah,
I've tasted her food. It's great.
Hi, baby. Say. Yep. And what about you? Any other businesses? Because you already have your own coffee.
I'm actually this year I'm just focusing on what I have right
Your
now.
baby.
And I'm planning to scale it up to well, I only provide coffee bean services.
Yep.
Yes,
And
retailing. So
coffee
I'm planning to
beaners.
scale it up to a farm. I'll have my own farm.
so that you don't have to pay for your
That's
suppliers.
right, and of course increasing the profit as
Yeah.
well. And then I will scale it to a coffee shop in the near
Hopefully,
future.
yeah. Having your own physical coffee shop.
Okay, so that's our key takeaways. Before I forget, you should you should consider choosing your niches carefully in a way that you don't pretend that you like it.
Yeah. If
People can smell BS.
make sure that
You're
you
familiar.
you're familiar and you also love what you're selling.
Yes.
Pretty much. So if you're not an animal person,
Don't sell
don't
animals.
bother selling pet stuff or accessories or food because again people smell BS.
Because if they ask what can I buy for this or can I buy for that,
You
then
won't
you
be able
cannot
to make
provide
the
an
right
answer.
recommendations. Yeah. And yeah, by the way, any quotes you'd like to leave?
Like, go first.
Okay.
I'm still thinking of
Yeah, this is from Chris Gardner. If you guys are familiar with The Pursuit of Happiness, this was in the movie where he was actually talking to his son. He said, "Don't let anybody tell you you can't do something, because when people can do something, they also tell you you can't. So if you want something, go get it. Period."
That's right.
So if you want to start a business, if you're, if you want to explore more ways to earn without having your 9 to 5 job, if you think you can do it, why let other people tell you you can't?
Yeah, that's correct.
What about you?
I would like to get a line from Robert Kiyosaki and Donald Trump's book, Midas Touch. So Midas Touch talks about successful entrepreneurs. They consider successful entrepreneurs. Hang on. They consider successful entrepreneurs as someone who has a Midas touch. You know Midas.
Okay, yeah.
That they can anything they touch, they can turn into gold, right?
Anything to go.
So the Midas touch represents the hand, and the thumb is the main reason why entrepreneurs become successful.
A green thumb?
The thumb.
Yeah.
So the thumb represents emotional strength and mental maturity.
So
Yeah. So if you don't have that, it's the foundation of the hand. You don't. You can close your fist, or you can make a proper grip if you don't have the thumb.
Yeah.
Right. So without that, your business will really fail.
So that's where the term rule of thumb comes from.
I don't know. Maybe
There is a term,
Yeah.
the rule of thumb, right?
Yeah, that makes a good point.
familiar with
Yeah.
Yep.
So if you're not strong enough, pretty sure your business will fail
Yeah.
because it's a tough ride.
Yeah.
If I know what I know now, I will not start. But I will not be successful if that's
had not
from
started.
Robert Kiyosaki. If he did not start.
What does he own?
He's a real estate tycoon and the owner of a Rich Dad company who sells books and then games for. He's a millionaire. Sugoi.
Yes.
Right.
And yeah, so if you guys learned anything from this topic, if you like this topic, like, comment, share, subscribe.
Hopefully you found this very educational.
Very educational. Hopefully this would also help you start if you're considering starting your own business or trying to find a way to earn. And more ways to earn, more innovative ways to earn.
And if you're planning to quit your 9 to 5 job
Yeah.
and you can start this as your side business.
Or if you're just looking for some extra income. Yeah. And so again, like, comment, share, subscribe, share this to your friends, your family.
Yeah, if you have any topic suggestions, you can tweet us at Crowdspeak PH on Twitter.
Or you can also shoot us a message. Please don't shoot us. Just a message on our Facebook page. It's Crowdspeak PH.
Also, if you're willing to go that way, on Instagram at Crowdspeak PH.
And you can also follow us on our personal accounts. My name is Dax Benida on Instagram.
And my name is at AJDRMS on Instagram.
This is Crowdspeak.
Say the louder.